Boom. This the Old Testament portion of the 1 year Bible. The Old Testament portion is Lamentations chapter 3, the whole chapter. So what I did was I didn't really have time, and I had a real busy schedule today, but just going through, taking some notes. I going verse by verse. That's my goal every day. But what I did was I usually write my notes down, type it out. So boom, I got my flaps in here. Here's some notes from Lamentations chapter 3 today. Just a brief overview. Jeremiah, he details much of the effect of the judgment upon Judah and Jerusalem, justified of dismay. So what I do is, with this Bible, because it doesn't have wide margins, which is it come to accept okay, because the most wide margins got the paragraph style format, and I love the verse by verse style format. So the Lord gave me revelation, just turn this Bible, my verse by verse, one of my favorite New King James Bibles, into create area where I can take notes. I can take further notes within the margin. So I type out my notes, put the flaps in. I got my flaps here. So here's some notes that was taken, and I love alliteration, helps me to remember. So he says, I am the man that have seen affliction by the rod of God's wrath, verse 1. Then he lists a dozen things which are going because of the judgment upon Judah and Jerusalem. So I listed some points here. I love points. I want to expand on this. This is what I plan to do every day, to add some flaps for some notes that I take. Put it in my Bible. Here's some notes here. Some points. And then what I did was I had some space. You see how I got space at the bottom? So I had some more space. So instead of me making another flap, I utilize all my space. So I put more notes. I put more notes down. So this is the Old Testament portion of the 1 year Bible. Believe Hebrews is on deck. So after I hang out with my brother and my sister-in-law this evening, I'm gonna come back and knock out Hebrews, Psalm, and Proverbs, same format every day. So what my goal is every day, take the Old Testament. I'm going through the 1 year Bible, verse by verse, getting revelation, insight, observation, application, add some illustration to it, verse by verse, line by line. Create some notes on the side, utilize space. Every space in my Bible is going to be color, and every space is going to be utilized. Boom. Utilizing all this space, even space in here. The key to Beast Mode Bible study is no space, but also not useless writing. Writing that's going to help you remember the scriptures and how to apply it to your life and what the Lord is saying. Beast Mode Bible study.